Connor's going to be playing. Alright? So it's going to be the same game we did yesterday, but from the other end. So if you start at the top of the hill, you'll be at the bottom, dominating Bob, and then we'll go into the woods and start doing the woods ball drills and the team drills.
Taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the new song. You cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing. All here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me. I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are have-nots. I know it's tough,
Run down the middle lane. We're not.
Tracks and some music that you never guess. I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got hard. I'm ready to change scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, 'cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing.
Unlucky.
All here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me. I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are have-nots. You were not as tough, though. Don't wanna test your luck with me.
I haven't got anything under my jersey. Yeah, I don't like anything. Or any nickname. Whatever. I'm not with you, I'm playing Axel or Spoiling. I feel important. I don't like it. Don't know. Why do I feel important? I don't know.
Besides, so you're wearing an orange shirt, badge.
Yeah, so is he. What's your point?
Do you feel entitled?
Empowered.
Yeah. I mean, Williams. Hello. Grab your marker, sir.
So, my name's Will.
Will, turn around.
Hi guys, so my name's Will. I'm an orange shirt for SAS UK. I joined the team 3 years ago. I came from another team before. I played with Adam at numerous occasions back in MagFed events. That's when I first met him under my own team. And then as life progressed and people started having kids, I joined SAS eventually. So I'm one of the orange guys. I'll kind of sit under the reds, look after small little squads of people, make sure they're all keeping nice. But yeah, the whole purpose of the bootcamp weekend is just for those newbies to blend with the old ones and brush up on the old stuff, get them all the cobwebs blown off. So yeah, it's been a great weekend so far. The weather's been perfect, not too many injuries, but yeah, it's not been too bad. So yeah, it's been a great one. I'd encourage anyone, any white shirt, anyone that wants to come down, definitely make this the highlight of one of your calendar years because it's great. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay. I want one of the new guys. Volunteer. One of the new guys, come here. No, you'll know what's happening.
Mitch.
Okay.
What's that?
I'll do. Right the way. Go to that tree there, in front of Will. On your knee. Right. Okay. So the drill that we're doing here is a pushback. So Terry, if you were getting pushed, if you were getting shot at now and you needed to retreat, what would you do? Just do what you would naturally do. Yeah, do it. Okay, stop. What's the problem?
Turn his back.
Yeah. Yeah. He's now turned his back and he's now running away from the enemy who are now drilling him in the back. Okay? If he's alive and he needs to move back, William, what should he do?
Walk backwards from there.
Yes.
Communicate with me that it's coming backwards from behind.
Okay, so if you shout fall back, Terry. Okay. Okay, up and come back to your next bunker. Okay, Will, you would do the same and you would just fall back as a team pointing your guns at the enemy still, because even though you're falling back and giving away ground, you're making that ground much harder for them to then come in to take. He might only need to fall back once or twice, and then there's 5, 10, 15 people respawning behind you. So instead of getting up and walking off and losing 70, 80, 90 feet, you might have only lost 5, 6. Okay, game on!
We've actually got the grasp of this quite well.
Well, Kieran's not.
Kieran, as far as you go, lad. Get in the bunker, get in the bunker.
You've got to practice your movement going forward as well, son.
Blue 2 needs to push up. Blue 2, in line with me on the 50. Move up. On the 50. Bunker. 50. Get in. Get that left side, that bunker. Blue 2, start moving back. Keep pushing. Raz, gone quiet, lad. Move out. Okay, hold there, Raz. Hold your team there. Check it off. Get up. Check it off. Ceasefire. Ceasefire. Guns down. What we're going to do now is we've got a couple of potential new orange shirts, which are my squad leaders wanting to take a role in becoming the next orange shirts when the promotions come up. So we've given Terry, which is the smoker, and Tom, which is Silver Fox, the opportunity to lead Red Troop and Blue Troop, and all my seniors and my leadership are going to be inside the castle. What's going to happen now is we're going to give them the leadership opportunity to run a squad to assault an objective against some senior well-dug-in players and see what they do with it. If they get in, great. If they don't, they'll have learned something of how not to do it, so then when they do it the next time, they'll learn, okay, that didn't work, this is what we can do. The idea of this one is not for us leaders to win it. We don't want to win it. We want to give them the morale boost that, hang on a minute, we've just took the leaders out, we've took the senior players out, gives them a big boost, while also learning to control a squad and take an objective effectively.
On games because they know where the voice on the field. The voice on the field for them is Tom and Terry. Okay?
Right.
So for us, if we get an opportunity to hit one of those two, let's take them out and see what happens. Alright? Because
Where, especially with what I was saying to you earlier, be aware now, you pair need to be on your comms.
Yeah.
You're going to be targets. Yeah, give targets. Their respawn is the back of the castle, so when they get shot, there'll be about a 20-second window, 10-second window before that person's back in the firefight. Alright, so if you get a couple of kills on one of the doors, make a couple of bumps, get in some good positions. Don't use all your paint straight away. You've got the last minute where you can really kill people. Alright, you're only going to piss them off for the first 9, then you're going to kill them. Alright, so make sure you've got a couple of pods to the last minute, push in. There's a wooden complex, a little wooden square in the middle where the flagpole is. You get a live person, touch that, you've won the game. What now?
Rather than get a live player in,
Get that in.
you got to bomb us. See you on the flip side, bitches.
How far can we throw that, Adam?
Sorry, just fucking pissing me off.
I can literally throw
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory, yeah. Don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring, just want a life that is worth every day exploring,
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah,
This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence. It's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring, and I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be.
That felt like it's what
Listen in! Round of applause, guys. Well done. Alright, got the respect of us all. We didn't make it easy for you.
And that was done 2 minutes faster than what the original game was. 2.5 minutes faster.
Okay, so we had a completely different plan that time. You pushed, we had 3 full-backs in the castle. You pushed us to the back line. At that point, when you started to come through, we decided for safety, and obviously the position was starting to be overrun, that we would pull out. And then you guys worked your way in. It still took you a good minute or two, because Will was still down here. This is a new fob that we've never played before, so you're going into an unknown situation, okay? Everything you've learnt today and yesterday, I now want you all to start thinking about putting that into play, because you're going to receive no instruction other than your leaders that are running your troop. The coaching and everything is going to stop. We want to see what you've learned, okay? So, the way we're going to do this, when you play a big game, we all go out as a force, but then when you start to drop off and respawn and things like that, you might find yourselves on your own once or twice. So how the game's going to work is one team will be in here defending with 1 life only. Alright boys, let's have it.
Can we have dynamite?
No, let's have it.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
You're shit at this.
That's it.
Right, okay, do you want to attack or defend?
team preference.
Attack.
Attack first.
Done. Okay, so red team, down to the far end of the bridges.
Where do you want them to defend?
Use the outside perimeter.
No,
No, just in here.
this is your defensive fob. You have got this compound and this compound only.
Can I go in that tree?
You want to be there? You want to be back
on
there?
that tree, looking out front.
Get in there, get comfy.
Check them. I want plenty of comms.
Right, one left, one right, one left. One at the blue barrel. That side's still clear.
Swap your position. Keep guessing where you are. Change your position.
Right, back right. Back right. You'll be on the tree.
Charge left side.
on his head.
Harry's gone! Harry's gone!
The early communication was good when people were spawning in. The problem was the team didn't work as a team when everyone got live. There was a lot more. Right, 3 have respawned. They'll run in, and 3 get shot and are coming back. Rather than waiting for everyone to respawn together and come out together and push together, and using the field to their advantage, there was a lot of just turn and burn, turn and burn, turn and burn.
Strong. I think as it started to get more intense, you sort of lost your way a little bit in terms of, he turned around to me and went, what do I do? I'm sorry mate, but you're my leader, you tell me what to do, okay? So again, it's all about, the communication was strong to start, and then collapsed, which is what we would expect anyway.
If you two go left, the first 2 going forward.
But more the structure that went behind the assault. Okay, so for Blue Troop, we changed the plan up. You guys sort of like cycle people straight in, yeah, and they were just dying constantly and coming back out, going back in. All we did is we sat back a little longer and just waited for the next groups to come in. Built the troops on either side, and then we started pushing the field together from either side. Okay, which was why we got in as many of us alive as we did. Your defence was good. Okay, there was a bit of blind firing out of this window because we could just see a barrel, but there was no line of sight. Okay, so just remember you have to have line of sight. Yeah, no, it's fine. So, yeah, in the tent behind, somebody had a barrel out the window.
It was just this.
And
firing.
Literally, if we can't see them, they can't see us. So it was definitely a blind fire, just but for safety.
The thing is, if you get caught doing that in a big game,
they'll pull you.
Pull you out of the game.
They'll pull you out because it's unsafe. Okay, but the difference there was stark in terms of organisation at this side. Like I say, all we did was built the 2 squads, got them into a position on the back line, wait till they were in strength, and then as we do best, we assault in number. Okay, running 1 or 2, I want to be a hero, sometimes works, but 9 times out of 10 it doesn't. Alright, but your defence was good, but because we started attacking either side of you in numbers, that's why it fell so quickly. Alright, but
the comms did drop.
The comms did drop
slightly.
Here, they did, but the comms between the 2 troops on either side were working. So we saw this side push, so that's when we said, right guys, we're going to go as well. So that's where the individual troops that are working together come into play. Bit of common sense, right, the left side's pushing. If we push the right side, they're going to be overwhelmed on both sides.
Okay guys, listen up. As far as
concerned, is now complete. Okay, so round of applause for everybody. Okay, you've got a nice little 1v1 after this, just to blow off whatever pain you've got left and just get some Billy Big Bollocks about you and think, I'm the best. Okay, so it's that time of the weekend where we've had a discussion and we'll give out the awards of who we think has gone above and beyond and stood out to us over the weekend. Now this does not mean that you all haven't put that time and effort in. It's just we think the 3 people that are going to be selected are those people that have really just had that little bit of finesse about them that we feel is worthy of the award. But before that, Stu's got something he wants to tell you all. So I'll hand over to Stu for a second.
Okay, guys, right. So this is my last season as vice captain. Due to medical reasons, I've decided to step down and need somebody a bit stronger with a bit more lung capacity than me on the field to run around and shout at you all. So when the final whistle goes at SVV this year, I will be standing down as vice captain. Okay, I will be staying on and helping as a support role with Adam and any coaching he wants to help with. We'll do events like this in the future. But my role will finish as red when the final whistle goes at SVV, and the new red will be taking over. Okay.
And Stu will be donning on the grey shirt that you've seen Gaz wore. Gaz was a vice captain, he stood down in Texas grey, and Stu will be clad in grey after the final whistle.
I'll still be playing with you guys, I'll still be playing with you guys, I'll still be a voice on the field. However, you won't take your orders from me after that final whistle, okay?
That's right for you, innit?
Hey?
Let's straight on those.
But I think for me, when Stu came into the team had gone through a bit of a rocky transition through some players that we had, and if it wasn't for Stu, I'd have sold my kit and I wouldn't not be playing anymore. So I think for me, Stu's a massive part of where this team is now and keeping this alive and what it is. So I mean, from me, sir, thank you very much for your time. Round of applause. 3 cheers for Stu. Hip, 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 hip.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, so on to the awards. We will go with Mr. Gaz Jones first.
Yeah, I can't even remember who I picked, to be honest. Charming. I picked that idiot, didn't I?
You did.
The one that likes to headbutt bunkers.
You did.
Yeah. Get up here, dickhead.
So I think for me, the highlight of effort is the fact that Aaron decided that it'd be clever to try to get to his objective by running through a hyperball field tube. I think the hyperball field tube won, but 10 out of 10 for effort, lads.
I moved it. Everyone says those things don't move. I moved it.
That's double force moving an immovable object.
Still on one foot now.
But congratulations, Aaron. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Now you can be Okay, so the next coach's award and his final coach's award. Mr.
Okay,
Stuart P.
guys. So this happens to be a new player that's turned up this weekend, and I've seen nothing but enthusiasm and getting involved with the team, and he's bonded really well with the team over the weekend. Caden, being awesome here. Really well over the whole weekend. Pleasure to have you here with us, mate. Get up on here quickly. Picture. Oh, mate. Thank you. Really kind, thank you.
Okay, last one, my one. Okay, so I watch you all, I like to see you all progress, and I don't look for the best ability, I don't look for the most comical, I don't look for one in particular thing, I look for a nice, rounded, well-deserving person for this award. And I think since they've come in, the morale of the team has massively uplifted, which I think has been awesome this weekend. I think you'll all agree. But this one person in particular is always there to make you smile, always has something quick, witty to say. And their ability on the field may not be as quick as a Will or as quick as a Kieran, but their heart's in the right place and they give it 110% even when the body's telling them no. So for me,
Christy, get your little ass up here. Okay, there you go. Thank you very much. I think you've earned it. What do you want to say?
Cheers.
Is that it?
Oh.
There it is. That's really off. Alright guys, in terms of final thing from me, well done. For the new guys, if we haven't killed you off and put you off, welcome to the team officially. You are now able to order your jerseys and your kits. So our lovely assistant kit advisor Giovanna there will sort you guys out. But I want to say a big thank you and a round of applause to Connor for filming you crazy idiots. Thank you, Connor. Okay, and to our guest Troy, who's loved fucking you all up for the weekend. Right. And I'm hoping beyond hope that Connor managed to get Troy's majestic fall off the start gate down in convoy, because that was epic.
I'll have to say.
Alright. Troy, do you want to say anything from a skirmish point of view?
Yeah, you're all sound. You've grown every year, so like last year was good, this year just rolled on even better. Everyone's proper as a family now. You see you're all into it now, and it's really good to see people coming on next time, and each time you're all getting better and better. I think I'll have to start training or doing something better. But
It's called cardio, mate.
But no, you're all bang on people, and it's always nice to come down and see it all. But thank you.
Yeah, round of applause for the skirmish staff. Alright guys, so now it's a yes.
Can we just say thank you?
Guys, listen up. Guys, listen
What
up.
is this? Is year 3, isn't it?
Yes.
4.
Four.
Year 4.
Four.
One of them must have been even more drunk.
Yes.
It's always an absolute pleasure having you guys on site. I think it's brilliant what Adam and you guys are all doing for the sport, growing everything year on year. This year I think you've got a really strong group of people here, and I've enjoyed this weekend so much, and all I've done really is the interaction. So
And got drunk.
and got drunk, yeah. And the info. Yeah, so apologies, the karaoke broke last night, or the microphone.
You've been with the microphones, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I think it might have been sabotage from the staff. Maybe I'm just not as good as I think I am. But no, I can't wait for it to go again. Do it more often. Get down here, do what you're doing. I just love it. So.
In the warm though, not the cold.
Oh. It's warm.
But
No such thing as cold weather, just inappropriate clothing.
Don't forget, guys. Obviously, Skirmish do sponsor us and offer us
Yeah.
support. They give us a site to play in. They let us run it ourselves pretty well. You know, as long as we don't do stuff stupidly. But for us as a team to have a facility like this and the staff and the welcoming that these guys give us, is you don't get this anywhere else. Okay, I mean, we've built a nice working relationship and a friendship over the years to help deliver this for you guys. So without
I think you
Wallace
phone
and the
me
team-
more than my missus.
Yes.
It's like a romance in a way.
I have the same problem with these
But I think from me and everybody on the team, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Three cheers for Wallace, the grip!
Hey!